Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Cowboy Republic of Plumstead. This is episode 5, and if you would be so kind as to like and subscribe, it really helps boost these videos so more people can see them, and so this channel can grow. In the last episode, we fought the Evan-Mossers, and we released the House of Reflection to be our little march, because they're elven units. Elves are quite strong. And we also took out the leader of these guys, the Eunuchs. What is the leader called? I don't know. Anyway, we need to build this dam when this is done, because I'm getting sick and tired of that event. Am I allowed to build it? I don't think I'm going to be allowed to build it. That's rather annoying. Anyway, at the end of the last episode, we were working on getting this guy to be a vassal, so we're going to keep working on that. Who's mad? In Evan-Master Separatists and House of Reflection. Well, it's a good thing you're here. I'll have you work on them. You, meanwhile, can drill. Okay, that should do. Where are my colonies? These two are being colonized. Okay. We do have loans, but that's fine for now. Gold's converted yet? No. I would like to start the fort before I actually get to you. Slave room goods produced. Got 10 years on that. Another monarch presents this up, just let them through. It's not worth it anymore. It's too expensive. Get on claims on them. Don't need to spy on them anymore. That's fine. Where are we in the missions? We're still trying to get this one. Still trying to get that one. Scholar, freethinker, tolerant. Those are what we're looking for. Yeah, I got a couple loans. That's fine. Anyway. Do we have anyone that we can rival? No. I need to get that to Gamaport, I think. That'll be the best way forward. Heated debates. Wow, lose all my money or lose my hard-fought stability? Just lose money, it's fine. Got the tech. Alright. Take you. Hey, look at that. Very cool. They are Epednar now. Which, I believe, where in the mission tree do they become accepted? I think it's this one. Yes. So I need to grab this one, which they need to get to level 6 government reform, and they need to be integrated. And I need points. And I need to get an event. Okay. So for now, ooh, that's really close to being prosperous. That's really close. I think I'm gonna have to wait on that. Increase in Orcish tolerance. Love to see that. How are they looking? There's no orcs there. Hello, cat. My cat has decided to join us. Feel free to say hi to my cat in the comments. Let's see. Where are my orcs? There's some orcs. They're still mad. That's fine. 8 more. Election. Definitely don't keep this guy. Yeah, give me a diplomatic candidate. What do we get? Well advised. You need to stop that. Stop being mad. Let's see. Who's it for well advised? That's interesting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh well. Let's just go with the dame. Oop. Whoops. Didn't mean to click it from there. That's gonna be annoying. Guess it's not that big of a deal, but still annoying. Half the size, twice the fiddler. I will take that stability. Thank you. We are a republic. That is difficult. New Havoral. Yes. I think that's totally fine. Cornsfield is a meanie. You... I am not a great power, am I? I only have 350 development. Okay. So if we... Cat, you need to sit down. Sorry, he was in my face. Just gonna give him a gift. And that should do. And now they'll be my little buddy. Very cool. And that's done. Question is, am I allowed to upgrade this? I need the money. Well, I think this is a good time to use this, but I can't grab that again until 2 more years. Yeah, I'll just do loans. Let's knock that down a bit. It's getting a little high. Yes. Let's grab that one. Next guy is from cowboys to hired rangers. Yensman Rangers were a peculiar breed of wanderer, lacking the depravity and criminality of marauding bandits, while not being helpless as wandering vagrants. Many seemed to prefer the simple nomadic lifestyle while roaming the Yinnick grasslands, but often never ignored the opportunity of the prospect of mercenary contracts. Elusive, well-learned in Yinnick geography, and exceptional combatants, mounted rangers could serve a myriad of specialized roles that a Yensman army often lacked from its regular infantry as saboteurs, scouts, trappers, and mounted skirmishers. Which gives me 1 extra morale defense pip and 1 extra morale attack pip. Oh, and a fire defense pip. That's pretty decent. Yeah, that one definitely gets to be a state. Why can I not? Is it converting? Are we converting it? Why can't I make you a state? Adjacent to one of our cores. Fair. They haven't cored this land yet. That's fair. Go help these guys out, please. Okay. It's not that bad. Truce is done with a lot of the Yinnick states, but we're going to wait on that. It looks like they got it before we could get there. You can come on down over here now. We're going to just drill. And let it be chill. Alright, have you gotten your prosperity yet? No. You're almost there, though. Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh, are they can... Oh, look at them. They're doing that. The Maria's out here. Ice Sleepers? Etchings of the Deep. Yup. Didn't know they had a foothold on the continent. Oh well. So who's next? Exactly. I do have that claim. Do you have claims? You do. So you got all of them over there. Cornfield. Ooh, we got gold. I see gold. There's gold over here. I don't think we're going to be able to convert Cornsfield. Not directly, at least. New Hovoral. I don't think we're going to be able to convert them either. Well, they're the right religion. That's not what I meant. Nope, there we go. Yeah. Maybe getting this one developed first will be the option. I definitely want to hit that button. Give me the gold. Very cool. How about Gamaport? Woo! Game froze there for a second. How about you offer? Outside of colonial range, and they already have it. Darn. No. Is there anyone else big over here that I want to be friendly with? No. Not particularly. Alright. Ooh, we are making plenty of cash now, though. Almost there. Not that one. Looking at 97%. And the last province. Okay, once we get up to that one. We'll see if we can actually build this. Am I allowed to build this? No, I'm not. Well, it's 306. Ooh, what is this? A hidden dragon? Neat. There's a dragon in Amadia now. I don't think I've ever seen that event. Can I build it now? No, I'm simply not allowed to build it. I just have to deal with it. That's really dumb. Or I could accept their culture. I could just accept starter culture. How many starter provinces do I have? 1, 2, 3. That's 14. That is enough. Yeah, I suppose I'll accept Sarda. Will that let me build it? There we go. There we go. That should stop it. Okay, that's something. Well, I guess I gotta get the money. How much loans do I have? Just 2. Take that. Now this. Now we're gonna wait on this. Are you ready? 97. Come on, prosperity. Please take up. 30% chance a month. Come on. Rangers can... Yeah, they're fine. Birth of a new people. Not long ago, Plumstead was but a dream for a group of adventurers. Now, Plumstead has grown to be a fledgling state of its own, and one that has now proven itself as a member of global society. With the affirmation of the new nation comes with change. Generation after generation is born without even visiting the Eastmerian homeland, and not seek to not sever their ties. This event really needs to be reworded. But establish themselves as their own independent people. Yeehaw! We are now Steadsmen. Very cool. And gotta send you there. It looks like, yes, these are now Chippengarter half orcs. Chippengarter half orcs. And these are Dustmen. Let's get this one in there. And then last thing we gotta do is we gotta pop that up. That should get these guys to be integrated. Not quite. But it is something. Dame's here deposits dwindling. Darn. I mean, it's in the desert. I don't really care. Those are the masked guys. Okay. Are you ready yet? Oh, 98. Okay. It's getting there. Let's grab that last loan. And this is a partially accepted culture within the same culture group. 47. 58. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Make them Steadsmen. Orcish slaves, very cool. Okay, someone's mad. Those guys over there are mad, and these guys are mad. Okay, that's not so bad. And then just a couple more, just to keep things under control a bit. You're going to be stationed over there. Huh? Did I click the wrong province? Yeah, I meant to convert that one. Oops. Let him go. Culinary for culture, I'll take that. Half price. Orcish ministry, yes please. Orcs are back up to coexisting. Got a half price guy, I gotta take him. Colonist rush, I'll take it. Proving of the plums, I definitely need the points. Can I please get points? I did not get points. Oh well. Aspiring hero, well, we gotta hire. 40 crowns, I'll hire him. Okay, it is now prosperous. It is time. Let's see what we got here. Institutional spread. Let's do conversions. Because I'm prestige out of that at least. You get to have encouraged development. We're gonna develop this province to be very good. And that's what we got for now. But that should be giving me a lot more money. Or at least a decent bit more money. And I'm going to build a fort on this province because it needs a fort badly. Another monarch? Sure. Okay, let's see. Tier 6. Attorney General. That one's dumb. This is the Diet. Also kind of dumb. Presidential system. That one's fine. Or Parliament. I think I'll get rid of my cattle barons, though. I don't want to get rid of cattle barons. This is a tough choice. Attorney General. Republican tradition per level for advisors. So that means a level 5 advisor will give 0.1 per year. 3 of them will give 0.3. That's not that much. And at the expense of not seizing Crownland, that kind of sucks. So let's see how the Diet is. Also not very fun. Suppose I'm gonna have to do Parliament. Well, you know what that means. I'm gonna take as much money from them as I can right now. And Parliament. Oh, they're still here. That's not what I thought would happen. Whoopsie. Anyway, we got tribal autonomy. The tribes of the Epednar have been living alongside us for some time, to the point that any journey from one homestead to another presents a chance of encountering them. However, they have not been particularly invested in living under our full rule, and their worldviews are different from ours in many unique ways. Rather than trying to force them to our view, however, we shall respect their views and give them some autonomy so they can maintain their own tribes peacefully. Very cool. Get a new government button and a tribes estate. New government reform is, here we go, regionalism. Autonomous Epednar tribes. The Epednar tribes enjoy a far-reaching level of autonomy in our realm. They can administer justice upon their own kind, and can continue to follow their own traditions and faith as they please. Yes. And I should get tribes soon. I'm going to get all that I can out of them. This gets it first. Let's grab a debate. Let's see, I can get a statesman, advisor cost, Crownland. Ooh, Crownland's nice. Reform. Ooh, government reform progress. I like that one. Yeah, let's do that one. They just want some military points. Take it. How many seats do I need? I need 9. So let's look at my development map. So you definitely get it. You definitely get it. You definitely get it. My gold provinces will definitely get it. Do I have any other important trade provinces? You're an important province, so you get to have it. I'll develop you eventually. You're fine. You're an important province, so you get to have it. How many more seats do I need? I need 1 more seat. That's a tough one. Let's look at development. Anywhere that's really nice? Let's do this one. That one. Alright. Looks good. Oh, no, they are gone now. Haha! That was worth it. Perfect. Tribes, I'm going to give a lot of stuff, though. Yeah, I'll give them share the spoils. I'm fine with that. A little extra loyalty. Autonomy for chiefs. Sounds great. Larger tribal hosts. Yes, please. Manpower. Autonomy of tribes. Nah. Local Epednar autonomy. Sounds wonderful. education grants. I get a level 3 half price. That's not half price. Yes, he is. Level 3 half price natural scientist. That's pretty good. Can I afford that? I think I can, actually. Alright. They'll be fine. Alright. They'll be fine. I don't think there's anywhere else for me to colonize. Yeah, working on that one. So, before I get rid of them, I guess I'm gonna stick... Where am I gonna stick them? This province, sure. I want that? Yes, I do. Let's grab that. New idea group. This one is going to be... I guess it's going to be innovative. Because, okay. If I don't get this on the next guy, then we're switching up a lot of things. That's just how it's got to be. You need that. Alright, now we can start developing our land properly. You, I would like to improve relations with, make you still happy. Okay. That's going well. Making plenty of cash. Good amount of points now, too. Got livestock. I didn't get a single gold province for myself. That's annoying. Very nice. Still converting them provinces. And that's what you're doing. Gonna go get them. Hopefully you're fast enough. Yay, you did it. Is the dam done? Yes, it is. Election. Alright. Now's your chance. Last one, please. What do we get? Careful. You know what? I think I've changed my mind. Until I can get this... mission done from them, from finishing off innovative ideas, I'll keep the system. But only until then. After that, I'm switching to sortition. Because it's just better in general, honestly. I suppose I can use my guys for something. That one, and... Who wants to be my friend? No one that I care about. Yeah, but I actually can't. So that's too bad. It's interesting that I'm the only one that's actually changed. Stone Dwarves haven't changed to... I think they get to be Steel Dwarves. They haven't changed to be New Havoric. Is Trinarian? They got themes here. Themarian. These half-orcs get to be... What's it? Free Marcher? Half-orc? Something like that. I do have money. I'm gonna do one last one. Just a second. Once I get enough points for this... I need 62 points. Just a couple more months. Come on. There we go. That's my gold mine. That's a good amount of cash. I like that. I do still need those. And that's what Tech 14 was. Means I can actually grab this once I have time. Which is gonna be annoying because I'm going to lose it. But hey, this is how it is sometimes. Well, there they are. Should I just take it? Or should I start developing this? I think I should start developing this. More gold. Knights, whales, Rogier, and ears. Alright, looks like the event chain has finally procced. So we're gonna get story time. That's it? That's seriously the biggest creature you've ever seen in your own lands? Crooked Ears laughed and almost fell off his horse when Rogier described the animals of his home region. To a Demarian, the bear was one of the most fearsome and most dangerous land animals to exist, alongside wolves or wild hogs. But to the Epednar, these were nothing but small play. I'll show you a great beast, and then you'll rethink what dangerous is, Crooked Ears said with both amusement and a slight hint of seriousness. Rogier was skeptical. Even though he deeply respected the traditions and superstitious myths of his friends. Yeah, right. As if beasts can be as big as some of your kin said. I don't believe you. Whales the size of hills or even mountains which devour whole villages? Those are just landslides, nothing more. They continued their travels, Rogier cart being filled with a menagerie of pots, pans, and other metal trinkets, which Crooked Ears had bought for his family and friends. And then, all of a sudden, a loud roar was heard. One which did not seem to die down. It instead only seemed to get louder, and before either could act, they were flanked by a group of Epednar, who rushed towards the noise. What's going on? Rogier asked. Crooked Ears answered with a smirk. Well, a landslide, or as we call it, Posakawa. Let us wait here, so those men can deal with the whale. And when it came crashing down just mere meters in front of them, Rogier couldn't believe what he was seeing. A massive, whale-like creature with a skin of stone rushed down the slope. Epednar hunters following it down with spears and ropes. They hunted this great beast not only to use it for food, materials, or rites of passage, but also because it could destroy a whole village in just one slide if they were not careful. And so Rogier became one of the first Plumsteaders who could verify the existence of the Posakawa whales to the Plumsteader government. He warned them that even Plumstead City itself could be at risk, and advised the state to be vigilant and watch the ruin cliffs and the mountains where the beasts were said to reside. Big whale or not, bears are still no easy play. Got 30 days for the next one. There it is. Knights and whales, pots and pans. And these really work against those beasts. The Ruinborn hunter was skeptical, yet Rogier replied, They work to stop the debris, yes, not the beast itself, as it is something which you have already mastered long ago. Rogier smiled when he saw the hunter suited up in what could only be described as a ragged harness. A pan became a makeshift helmet with its handle forming a nose guard. Bent plates covered the shoulders, knees, and arms, while a large tray was fastened to his front. With this, no pebble nor rock will knock you down, and no whale will be able to bury you into the ground. And while it may look strange, Rogier and Crooked Ears were onto something. They knew that these plates and pans wouldn't stop a well-trained foe, but this was not the point of the equipment. The point was that this equipment could deflect the debris that was flown around by the great stone whale while it crashed across the plains and down the slopes. And finding out if it worked came quicker than expected, as mere minutes later, as Rogier and Crooked Ears were loading up their stuff, an Epednar scout rushed into the village, calling the alarm that a Posakawa was on its way. Without a second thought, these raggedy knights mounted their horses and rushed towards the great beast. And in a pleasant turn of events, the equipment worked. The debris was easily deflected by the makeshift armor, and the beast was brought down by a group of brave Epednar without any losses. Afterwards, the knights thanked their pair for their help and the equipment, and even requested more so they could replace or repair their new kit whenever needed. And while the story was met with a lot of amusement and laughter in Plumstead City, the governing council still refused to take the whales that seriously, even though sightings had increased over the last few weeks. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but so put a pot on your head. Then we got 1 or 2 months before the last event. I think it was only 3. Yes, here it is. This is the one that is mentioned in our national ideas. Raggedy Knights of the Expanse. It's coming! It's coming! As the dawn broke and people began their day, a lone cowboy entered Plumstead City in a great panic. A beast of unparalleled proportions is coming towards the city. It is a whale, such as the locals warned us, yet larger than even they could imagine. Panic ensued, and many feared that this whale, the size of a mountain, could annihilate the entirety of Plumstead Colony in one slide. The government, paralyzed by the fact that they had been warned before and that they had no measures put in place, issued a hastened evacuation to an area away from the likely path of the whale. And while the populace of Plumstead City went into a panicked evacuation, A lone Epednar knight stood afar, observing the chaos which gripped the city and the massive Posakawa hurtling towards it. He rushed towards the beast, clad in pots and pans, spear in hand. Flanking the majestic monster, the lone Epednar tried to get to the front of the beast, yet it was too fast. Thinking quickly, he jumped onto its back, the rubble crashing upon his armor like a rain of stone. He then ran forward onto the back of the great beast, and while his horse, free from the weight of the hunter, sped up to meet him at the front of the creature. Rocks and rubble flew towards the hunter, as if the whale tried to defend itself. Yet he made it to the front, and with great strength and speed, he plunged the spear through the beast's eye. It surprised the beast so much that it flipped to the side, as if flying through the air. It crashed down on the ground, causing the spear to plunge even deeper into its head, killing it in the process. The hunter, meanwhile, jumped off the creature's back, onto its loyal and fearless steed, and galloped away to safety. The impact of the beast crashing down made the earth tremble, sending a massive dust cloud into the air. Dead on the ground, and the dust cloud settling, the inhabitants of Plumstead City came to see the beast themselves. Some immediately tried to climb on top of it. Others looked for something to throw at the beast to channel their fears and frustration over this monstrosity. And the lone knight? He left the scene before he could even be thanked, never to be seen again. Afterwards, the government would set up better defenses against the Posakawa, and started to hire Epednar scouts to be on the lookout for these beasts. But all in all, one thing was clear. The Epednar had to be thanked for saving Plumstead, one way or another. We were saved, and the debt of gratefulness is earned. Okay, so we have the final event. There's a Thanksgiving to be held afterwards. Knights wails the Thanksgiving. A bit confused, that's all. They do, however, pledge to visit the feast and thank us for the invitation, though I think we have to tell the story of the whale once more when they are here. The messenger further explained that the chiefs would announce their arrival a few days in advance, as to give the host the ability to properly prepare. And so they did. A massive feast was to be organized, not only to thank the Epednar and their brave Raggedy Knights for saving the city itself, but also to commemorate the friendship between the two groups. The freshest fruits and vegetables were to be brought in from the homesteads, the most delicious animals hunted and slaughtered, and the most delectable forms of entertainment like cabaret, troubadours, and storytellers were to be hired. A feast would be held, which would forever cement the brotherly relation between the Steadsfolk and the Epednar, one to give thanks to the natives for helping them in the hard early years. Welcome, my dear friends. Feel welcome. Today we celebrate our friendship and thank you all for helping and saving our humble city from the horrific beast that was the Posakawa. There will be a great buffet in the central square, enlightened by 1,000 hanging lights and decorated with the most beautiful bouquets and scenery. We will be entertained by the best entertainers from both Plumstead and the tribes, and we will end with a grand party to celebrate the eternal bond between our peoples. Let us toast to the future, to Plumstead and Epednar, bound forever in friendship. And so a new era dawns, an era of plum-led prosperity. Very good. Large increase in tolerance for Ruinborn. That should get me through that mission. I need taking root first. Need a lot more, need a bigger army. But I did get through that done. Okay. So with that lovely story, we will end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.